guys, Dr. Jamie Richards again. If you've been following the new videos, the new shows on the Life by Design Center channel, then you've been seeing a lot of me lately. Today we're on the Bulletproof Kids, and this is an area that I'm very passionate about. I have 2 young kids of my own. We see tons of children in our practice to help them develop and grow into the best version of them we can possibly see. And today I'm talking about overcoming illness. And this is something every parent has to deal with. I think what I'm going to be able to share with you today is really something that can help you shift mentally. There's lots of health things and tactics and strategies I'm going to give you on the Bulletproof Kids show on a regular basis. But to start off, let's just talk about the mental framework around overcoming illness, because childhood illness is just a normal part. I think that's the first principle that I want you to understand is as we interact with the environment, whether it be a child, an infant, or even an adult, it's not just us in this sterile world. There's other organisms that exist, virus, bacteria, and we have to live in harmony with those. And their goal in their life is to multiply and survive, no different than you and I. So when we get exposed to, say, a virus or bacteria, now understand that you're exposed to these all the time. In fact, you have 10 times the bacteria on your skin than you even do cells in your body. So to think that we can sterilize our environment, that we can live and never get exposed it's not true. It's a little bit crazy, but that's what parents think. They think, if I just wash everything and I keep everything sterile, my kids are never gonna get exposed and they're never gonna get sick. That's not true. In fact, it's not really the best route to take because you're definitely predisposing them to a weakening of the immune system, which is going to allow them to get sick easier and to recover slower in the future. So, number one, it's a normal part of the process. So getting exposed is not a bad thing. That doesn't mean that you need to go and, scoop out a bowl of bacteria and eat it. I'm not saying we shouldn't wash our hands. I'm not saying we shouldn't be, vigilant about, minimizing the amount of highly virulent bacteria and viruses that we have to get exposed to. But at the same time, we need some exposure in order to build up our immune system and give our body a chance to overcome illness. When we do, we get stronger, and as we grow, we adapt more. And of course, as we get older, our immune system plays a huge role in killing cancer cells, which is obviously a really important thing considering the rate at which people die of cancer. Now, we often think a lot of these things are genetic, but as we go into the future, they're not. There's a huge lifestyle component. There's a huge internal function component to these things. So starting off young and having the mindset that, I'm gonna face some of these things, my kids are gonna face some of these things, and we're gonna overcome them is a really important first step. Now, you wanna set the stage for your kids to overcome illness. And how do you do that? You get them really healthy. That's the point. So a lot of the things that we'll cover here in Bulletproof Kids, I'll show you how to do that. But number one, or I guess number two in this instance is, you want to set the stage and be really, really healthy. So when you do get exposed in a way that your body has a hard time adapting or struggles through the adaptation, which is often what people call being sick, you'll hear us here in the practice or at Life by Design call it processing. I love the idea that you're processing because it really communicates that we're not sick, that our body's doing something, that it's working on something. So with our kids, we often say, the kids are processing right now. So they're never hearing this word that you're sick, you're sick, you're sick, your body's not good enough, it's not smart enough, it doesn't know what it's doing. It does, it's adapting. So take things like a fever, take things like a scratchy throat, even take things like skin changes and skin lesions, say with chicken pox or other types of conditions. Those are part of the process. Those aren't the illness. Those are part of the healing process that is going on. So number one, realize that this is gonna be a normal process. Number two, set the stage. And then number three, once you've, say, contracted this virus, bacteria in a way that your body can't adapt and it's going through this processing, the fact is at that point, there's not a lot you can do other than support the body. So we're looking for the quick fix. We're looking for the pill, the potion, the lotion, the oil to make it go away. You can't. What you can do is support the process. Give it time. Allow the body's internal mechanisms to work the way they're supposed to overcome this. That's why you have an immune system. I can't stress this enough with our kids. We can't do nothing and then try and be reactive. We need to set the stage, realize illness is going to be a normal process, and then as we go through the process, allow them to do it, support them, and do all the things that we're going to talk about here on the Bulletproof Kids show. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, post them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm Dr. Jamie Richards. Make it a great day.